it is Bree here, the registered nurse and certified health coach of hippydippymom.com. I am here to help you have more energy, fewer sick days, and be the happy and healthy mom that you dream of. So, you want to start reducing toxins in your home, but have no idea where to start. That is what we're going to talk about today. So, I share a lot about reducing toxins in our home, and it's something that I help my clients do because toxins are everywhere in our home. They have the potential to be everywhere. Their negative effects are cumulative, and those negative effects can range from brain fog and fatigue to asthma and skin issues to cancer and everything in between. Now, I do always like to share that is never, ever, ever my intention to scare you. I just have found that with the nature of the toxins beast, they can be a little bit scary to talk about. But that is why we're here to learn more about them and what we can do to take control so that we're not so scared of them. And just remember that any reduction in the amount of toxins that you're exposed to has a huge positive impact on your health. So any little piece that you could do is amazing. So while the toxins in our home have a negative effect on the health of every single person, the approach that we each take is going to be different. I've found that it's not really, there isn't a one size fits all plan for reducing the toxins in our home. So the first step that I take with my clients, which is what we're going to do today, is I ask them these next 4 questions. So, and then this will help you figure out where to get started that's best or easiest for you in reducing toxins in your home. So the first question is, do you want to, or are you able to do a massive overhaul, a big sweep of all the toxins in your home, or would it be easier for you to take a baby step here and there? I personally use and recommend taking baby steps. I feel that's just easier because what we're doing with reducing toxins is creating new healthy lifestyle habits. So it's easier to really get these habits set in place when we're taking small baby steps to get there versus just one, big sweep. However, for some people, they find it easier and less stressful in a way to do that big sweep because then they just feel like, they're done with it after that. The other thing to think about is with that massive overhaul, that is going to take a bigger chunk out of your bank account than just doing, eliminating one item or product at a time. Question 2 is, do you want to start with small things or with big things? So small things would include like your cleaning products, your skincare products, switching to organic produce. Big things could include something like switching out your mattress, pillows, and bedding for the organic, non-toxic options. So again, just consider your budget and the impact that that's going to have on your toxic load. Do you want to start out with something that seems easy to you, or do you want to be a little challenged? And then what would that be? So for me, I was really overwhelmed with everything related to toxins. I was doing everything on my own. I was learning about what is toxic and what is better and how to identify the toxins and how they're harming my health and what to get rid of, what to use instead. So I was overwhelmed with it. I wanted as easy as possible. So I started with my cleaning products because that seemed so much easier to me to sweep out or to switch out my cleaning products versus finding out what was toxic in my food and then finding the cleaner, safer options for what to eat. So again, do you want it to be easy or do you want to be a little challenged? And then what for you would you consider easy or challenging? So some things to take into consideration are your time. So if you're going to do it on your own, like I just mentioned, I had done it on my own in the beginning, you're going to have to dedicate quite a bit of time to doing the research on, just finding out everything that is toxic and how to find those, reading labels. We know that we can't trust the front of labels because there's minimal regulation on what companies can put on their labels. They can call their products safe and natural and organic when only like 10% of their product is natural and the rest is chemical. So again, you'll have to put that time into doing all the research and reading all the labels. Another thing to take into consideration is your budget. So again, the smaller things that we're switching out, like if you're just going to switch out your face cream, that's not going to be very pricey to buy a new non-toxic face cream. And that's kind of an objection I hear a lot is, but clean living, being healthy is so expensive. And so it does, I've talked a little bit about this too in previous talks, is that it is a little bit of a mindset shift as well. So would you rather pay now for, organic produce or non-toxic skincare products versus paying medical bills later? Or, what's the price that you're willing to put on your quality of life? I don't know. For me, that's totally priceless. So I am absolutely willing to buy cleaner, safer options. And then your final question is there one item or group of products that's been on your mind to learn more about or to swap out? So there is more and more information available out there now about products being toxic and what we can use instead, safer products. So if you've been thinking about a group of products or one specific item, and maybe it's a result of something that you heard or you read about on a blog, or one of your friends has switched out and swears by the new thing that she's using. It could be something that you've just been thinking about. So if it's something that's been on your mind, that's obviously a really, really good place to start. So those are the 4 questions that will help you get started figuring out where you're going to begin eliminating toxins. So again, the questions are, do you want to, or are you able to do a massive overhaul, or would it be easier for you to take one baby step at a time? Second question is, do you want to start with small things or big things? Third question is, do you want to start out with something that seems easy or challenging, and then what would that be? And question 4 is there one item or group of products that's been on your mind to learn more about or to swap out? So if you're still unsure where to start, or you don't have time to do all the research to find out what ingredients are toxic and better products to use, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask. I have spent years doing all the research for you. That's what I'm here for, is to cut through that for you and make it easier for you to get from point A to point B being way fewer toxins in your life. So send me a message at Hippy Dippy Mom, and please remember, as we know better, we do better. Take care, friends.